Yes, yo.
Are you ready to pick your first rig?
Alright. So, actually...
Oh, let's see. Wow, look at this. We are recording now. Vlogs.
Hey guys. So,
what rig
actually,
are we picking today?
I thought, why not we pick something like a classic rock rig? Something that would be nice to start
Classic
with?
rock rig. Okay. So it doesn't have a budget, right?
Nah,
Just
not
whack it.
necessarily. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, the first thing I would like to pick up is actually guitar. That's probably the first part of any kind of rig.
Mm-hmm. So
And
what kind of guitar we have here?
well, how about this? I was actually thinking, right, a lot of classic rock bands actually use humbuckers like these. But for me personally, I think I would rather go for the semi-hollow blues boy.
Semi-hollow. Interesting.
Yeah.
And it's a humbucker.
Yeah, there's humbucker in the neck and an MFD in the bridge. But why I'm doing this is because bands like, example, Queen, Brian May, his guitar is actually hollow.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it just doesn't have the F holes in it. So I feel that actually give a good tone on this and good resonance on that.
This
How
will
about
make
you?
a good cleans.
Yep.
For me, I think I would go like a HSS, but I don't want to break the bank. So a bit something like Craftsman would be cool. These guys here, the ST 130, because
not bad.
like what you said, they have a humbucker for the classic rock, and play cleans. I can go with the single coil. I don't like the single coil tone. But make it solid because the bass and all that. It to me like a semi-hollow they really shines when playing like leads all that. But when you like really hammer strumming it, it doesn't give me that feel. But even though it has that open sound, but I prefer like a solid body.
I'm going to compensate for that.
Alright,
Right.
So hang it back, then we'll set it up later.
Let's just put it over there.
Alright, cool. Okay.
Alright, so the next part for the rig that I will be picking is actually to compensate the fact that I have a semi-hollow and a single coil in my bridge.
Yeah.
I would like to give something to actually power out that thing more.
Power.
So let's go for pedals, right?
Pedal first. Right.
So I could use a booster depending on what amp I'm using.
That's a good choice.
But since we're going the rock route, I think I'll go with the
This
Nope.
drive.
It's an
Yes.
overdrive. So this guy gives that really nice classic overdrive tones. And this guy will actually give that.
Right.
The next part that I would actually like to add on, and this is something that I feel would really give a lot more better, is actually
Effects. Oh, this is the zoom effects.
this is the CDR.
Yes. 70.
MS70 CDR. One thing I like about this is a chorus, delay, and reverb built in.
Yes.
So this would be the perfect pedal just to put it through the effects loop of an amplifier. I'll be able to get all my ambient tones and everything out of it.
So you can get when you play your searing leads. You can add the
yes.
heavy
Or I
reverb.
can come for the cleans and also add the chorus effects and things like that. This would be really
Interesting.
cool for that.
Nice.
So basically, these are the two that I'll be using.
These are the two you'll be using. I'm not going for any effects.
Oh,
Yeah, because I just straight amp.
all right.
Okay, my turn. I might go for just the classic rock.
Hey, that's actually a good choice.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can just like hook it up and it doesn't even need a net.
Yeah, this is really good. You have your effects, everything built
I have
in
the,
already.
yeah, I
And
have
you got a
three
good
effects
tone.
there. Great tone. I have the clean, a bit overdrive and full heavy, and it's so small like this.
Yeah.
I might go for this, but I thought of getting the modeling, the ID course, which quite a good choice as well. But
Yeah.
I still prefer Vox. So whatever. I'll go with this.
All right.
Right now it's your turn picking
Okay.
amps.
So you are using the amp plug.
The amp plug.
So I guess you won't be using an amp, but I need an amp.
Yep.
And initially, I was actually thinking of using Black Stars.
You're going for classic rock.
Yeah, but really, I was really on the second thought of it.
But let me hold you right there. You say you're thinking of Black Star. Let's go for Black Star. For two, like which Black Star you're thinking about?
I was actually thinking of going for something like the Series 1 over there.
Series 1?
Or I could just go for the EL34 Studio 10.
Okay,
but in speaking to
the classic
rock
team.
kind of theme,
yes,
I think
Vox.
I would rather go for these guys down here, right? The Tubes.
The Tubes guy here.
And
Tube Gang.
this one.
Which one? Oh.
Okay, this is the AC15 C1. This is not the C1X. This is the C1. This is the one with the ceramic speakers.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, that should sound pretty warm and nice enough.
Any reason you're not going for the X with the El Nico speakers?
Because once I throw in the overdrive, it gets a little too bright. It's very nice on the cleaner kind of tones, but this one will be able to push that really
I think we did it. Check out last stream. We did about that. We are using the C1X with 2 pedals also.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Okay.
So you're going with the C1. This guy. When it is. Yep. Let's do this.
Yep.
Everything's paid. Back to the studio.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
It's messed up. Messed it up, man.
Alright, guys, everyone, welcome to our live stream again. And thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Mr. Kevin, for joining us. It's always great to have you around.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Yen Long. Always great. Thank you for joining us again. And also Mr. Stanley Siu. Oh my gosh, you are another person that's always been here watching us. And Rachel Das. Oh, that's my wife over there.
Cool.
Yo, okay.
Oh,
hey,
Hong.
Hong. Hello. Thanks for watching. And yeah, actually,
we just teleported back here.
with a change of clothes, everything.
Oh.
So yes, as Mr. Yen Long mentioned, the video just now in the earlier one was actually us picking out our own favorite rigs, and in particular, as it's written up here, pick a rig, classic rock. So we literally talked about a rig that we wanted to pick up, and
I screwed up the intro.
That's not a problem. I mean, you're learning.
Right.
So yeah. Anyways, before we continue, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah.
Oh yeah, turn on the notification. It's been long I last said that. Turn on the notification so you won't miss out. We are doing this daily now.
Yes, we are back again daily.
Yes.
And
we have a brand new concept, a brand new team. This is the first team we have, which is classic rock.
Yep.
That's what we're doing today.
And coming up, we'll be doing a few others, more genres, and how to pick out different rigs based on the type of music that you like.
Yeah.
So yes, now today we are actually talking about classic rocks.
What is classic rock?
Classic rock. When you talk about classic rocks, it's basically you're talking about those really classic 80s, late 70s, 80s. Kind of tone, not so much in the 90s, but more towards the 80s and those type of sounds.
70s, 80s.
Yes. So you're talking about bands like Queen, AC/DC, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin,
all them
the
famous,
classics the classics.
Wait, Guns N' Roses. Can't forget about that. Yes, Guns N' Roses.
So these are the classic rock themed songs, or as what in Malaysia they say, rock kapak.
Rock kapak. Oh, first time I heard that.
Yeah, the rock kapak tones. Okay,
these are like, how to say, when you talk about classic rock, we need to like specify what kind of rock. It's not like heavy. It's not like what they call like any like modern. It's not modern because it's classic. So something is not as heavy like Metallica. Even though they've been quite around for quite a long, but they are not classic rock. They are metal.
They are metal.
Yeah,
so
even though they've been around in 70s.
80s. actually.
80s, 70s, yeah. So these
But-
are not classic rock. They
Yeah.
are considered heavy or metal.
Mhm.
So today we are doing classic rock, which
Yes.
all the one we mentioned just now.
Yep. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions,
Yes.
please do throw it in the comments, and we will definitely answer it for you. Okay. We basically decided to
pick-
go in two different setups.
Mhm.
What's your pick and what was my pick?
Yes.
All right. So why not we talk about yours first?
Mine
I'll
first.
put mine down.
I decided to go for. Let me switch this off. Before I yank it, I just want to talk about the guitar. Oh, I got stuck. I don't want to
Never
remove
mind.
that. All right. I decided to go for a Strat. Not really a Strat,
Not a
but they
Strat.
call it this is what they call
S-type.
S-type.
S-type body.
So this is our house brand. Shout out Craftman.
Mhm.
This is the ST130. Why would I go for this? Because, well, back then when I was young, childhood days, listen to some classic rocks. Always watch their music video. They have a style guitar,
That's
and
point.
the humbuckers really do something, which
Mhm.
it give that low tone, and which also give out the remove the hums, and yeah, that's when I want to play leads. Not when I want to play, which means you play instead of me playing. We can switch it to the single coil. But this cool thing is HSS, which means humbucker, single coil. So we have a 5-way switch. All the guitarists know what's this, 5-way switch. 2 tone control and 1 volume. And because at first, right? Okay, that's interesting. Because you have first in mind, we doesn't have a budget as the video said just now. So why did I go for this one instead of the Wilkinson, the 140s? Because when we brainstorming about this idea, right, I thought of the first thing I come to mind is the amp plugs, the Vox amp plugs, which very inexpensive, very affordable. So I thought going a bit affordable guitar.
And I would like to add something on that. Okay. Considering that you are a beginner,
yeah,
let's put it that extent,
Yes.
right? You're basically a beginner.
yeah.
And you don't have much knowledge about
Nothing.
amp tones,
Oh,
pedals,
yeah.
effects, and what is the difference between overdrive, distortion, boosters, blah blah blah. There's
All
so
that
many
stuff,
other things,
yeah.
right?
I just want
just-
to play classic rock.
Bingo. So
And Vox already prepared it. It's
Prepare
like
it
a
for you.
preset.
yes, they've already got it ready for
Yeah,
you.
technically, yeah,
Okay,
it's like a
yes.
preset. So this is like boom.
Plug it
You want
in
plus-
and you got it.
Got it. And you got some effects. You got the chorus, you got the delay, you got reverb. It doesn't need to like bing bing bang bang like that already.
Yes, that's it.
And I get myself a decent guitar, 800 plus.
Mm-hmm.
I can have a long term, and I really got into it as a beginner mindset. I can modify it, and it's not those like, yeah, we did talk about that in the stream. Why you should get a decent guitar instead of those like super cheap 200 plus combo amps, because all the finishing is not as nice, and you get bored playing with it because that's why it's so hard to play, right?
But I've got to say, okay, let me
yeah.
pass it to me. All right.
Right. You want it?
There's
with
one
the-
thing. Yes, yes.
Ah, cool.
Okay. There's one thing about these amp plugs
Mhm.
that people don't really realize is that even for me, when I'm going for just doing some simple small gigs kind of use where I want to simple, I don't want to be carrying my amps or my
Yeah.
pedal boards and effects and all that.
That's
just
what I
take
thought
this.
also. Yeah.
I in fact I use these for even doing some simple gigs in some places.
You own this, not you use
Yeah,
it.
I have
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
I have one.
You
I have
have
one.
one.
Okay. So oh, by the way, it's it just started raining cats and dogs over here.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
we're gonna rock the clouds away, man. All right, so
So yeah,
before
let's
you start demoing, since I screwed it up, all right, I just like I'm sorry I screwed up the intro, but yeah, we did go through all the Unplugged series on our previous stream.
Yep.
Previous stream, you can go check it out. It's the about Unplugged, and these are Unplugged too. But we just call it Unplugged. And yeah, this is your classic rock, his favorite. 3 settings, 3 effects, and you get the tone right.
yes.
And we are hooking it up to the Mackie mixer here.
Yep, directly
And
in.
Shout out
so
Mackie. And
What we are hearing is from there,
hearing
but
is
what
from
you
the
guys are
free-
hearing is the direct.
And we are hearing it from the free play live from Mackie also. Shout out Mackie.
Yeah.
So you want to play some?
Okay, so
Right.
as mentioned, the M plugs, the classic rock actually comes with 3 different gain levels.
Let's go
Okay.
with the green ones.
All right, so now I'm in the
Should
green.
we show them about
Yeah,
that?
yeah, can.
Yeah. let's-
Okay, so now I'm in the green, which basically means that this is probably the clean channel, easier said that way. Okay, I can drop the gain a little bit, add a bit of volume here, and yep.
Yeah.
So then I have the next one, which is a
a little bit
crunchy
crunchy
kind of
sound.
channel.
So which is like orange color.
Oh, there's
Wow,
a reverb
a
on.
lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, this is
Right.
close to the ACDC.
Yeah, it's quite close
Highway
to
to
that.
Hell. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, you can actually do it. Right? So you get that really nice sounds from this.
Let's go to
And the
the
next
red.
one would be the red channel,
the one
which
that I'm
is
using just now.
yep, a higher gain sound. So I can gain it up a bit more. So this gets all those.
Yes. Classic rock.
Classic
Wait,
rocks.
Scorpions, right?
Yes.
Yeah. These are really,
Really?
cutting it close. Like, why I picked the M plugs? First, because I'm lazy. Second of all, is you doesn't need to like too much hustle. It's already here. It got the tone right for a beginner, or even a professional guitarist. He also uses
I
it.
don't consider myself a professional.
Oh, alright, okay.
Okay, so another part that I would like to talk about the when it comes to the amp plugs. This is really great, especially for beginners, and if you guys want to get yourself how is it familiarized with different effects. Okay, so this is the clean, right?
Yep.
I can turn on. I have 3 different effects. I have the chorus, I have a delay, I have a
the
reverb.
reverb.
So by adding a chorus into this, okay, I get beautiful clean sounds, which I can do this.
It's very clean. The chorus is very
Yep,
nice.
very nice
also.
chorus.
Yeah.
Or what I can do is I can go into the reverb, which
Oh.
gives me this, right? And I can use this for playing things like let's see, what can I do?
Yeah.
Pretty much like that.
Pretty
You know,
much
get very nice reverb effect. And then
there's a delay.
yep, I can go for a delay. Let's say I go to high gain.
High to
Right.
the humps.
See that delay?
Yep.
And now, by gaining up the amp completely, I can get into really nice searing leads.
It's very nice sound.
Yeah.
It's cool. And
And
it's
all
already-
that is just from
This
this
guy.
little guy over here.
Yeah. You can just pop, 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 pop.
Plug it in and you're good to go.
Yeah.
So that is for beginners and you guys who really don't know what to get maybe. And this is where you could actually start out.
Yeah.
Get yourself
for this
electric
figure.
guitar, get yourself an amp plug, and you're
And
good to
done.
go.
Yeah, because they have a variety of genres ready for you. We have a classic rock.
Yep.
You have the AC30, the AC sound.
Yep, yep.
You have the metals, all of them. So if you like have a specific, just starting off, you have a specific like a childhood favorite idol, a guitarist. Yeah, if it's classic rock, then you can just get the classic rock.
Yep.
If you're like into like Metallica's, I want to play metal, you can
Go
just
for that lah.
get the metal,
Mm.
which comes in very handy.
Yep.
I mean literally.
Literally.
Very
Okay,
handy.
so I'm just going to play a few simple licks, I guess you can
Yeah.
call, that most people recognize on
Okay.
this. And
By
come
the
on,
way,
guys, give
yeah.
your comment if you
Give
guys
them.
think that this gets really
Yes.
close to a classic rock or rock
If it's
kapak
very
sound
nice,
is.
just give a thumbs up.
Okay, so
Right, let's go.
and the next one.
And the next one.
Right. I think I need to go a bit cleaner on that,
Yeah,
not too
a
heavy.
little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's better. Oops. Okay,
It's
so
alright.
yeah, get really nice your classic rock tones. Even down to songs like, if I gain it down on this, let me get it down a bit more, and
Change the effects.
I remove the reverb. Alright.
Alright.
So now I'm going just for this. Why? Because I want to do this. Right.
Yeah. It's
Right.
very nice.
On the
And
dot.
On the dot. Which is this is surprising. Now I only realize when you show your rig, right? We can try go back and forth. Maybe I just play one chord, you play one chord. They get really close with
course.
the effects and all that.
Of course.
Because
of course.
both are. We are going to walk
Well, we're
this
about
time.
to walk on that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that would be the first rig, and that would
The
be
first rig.
basically what your rig
Yes,
was.
My rig. Technically it's a 1,000 ringgit shy only.
Yes.
And it's super comfortable, very portable.
Easy to use. You can use it with your headphones without
Yeah.
disturbing your family.
Yeah, because beginner is not gonna sound good
Mhm.
when you're playing, like me.
Yeah.
So you can just wear your headphone and F around with it and get until you're really familiar. Then
Yeah.
maybe you can consider
Then you can consider, yep.
his rig.
A rig like mine, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
This one
and
I'm gonna put it aside first.
that gives a good segue to.
Maybe I just hold it. Yeah.
Okay, that gives a good segue to what my rig is,
Yeah.
right? I'm basically using a guitar that is kind of a bit of the opposite of what yours is.
Yeah. Unintentionally, but
Right?
quite a good setup.
As much as that is a solid body, this is the semi-hollow.
Hollow.
I'm staying true to some of the old classic rock days of older people
Yeah,
like
going
Brian
the
May
Brian
and
May,
things like
yeah.
that, right? So gives a good, nice body reverb.
This is more like a Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
He used this
He uses a
kind,
Strat,
right?
yeah. Okay.
So
Then of course I have what is
A
a bit
humbucker.
opposite. The humbuckers in the neck
the neck
position and a
and
single
the
coil in the
is,
bridge.
the bridge. Mine has
Mhm.
got the
Yes, we have
Roll-
a few more. By Mr.
Yeah.
Yen Long, thanks for mentioning. We have the Rolling Stones, the
Stones.
Kings, the Yardbirds, Queen,
Queen,
Dire
Dire
Straits,
Straits,
U2.
Dire Straits, man.
Yes.
Hey, you should play that in.
I will.
yeah.
In fact, we have. I think we have some of them already prepared. Some of the leaks for
yeah.
you guys to listen. And one of the things that I feel that this particular rig, and by the way, shout out to the GNLs.
Yes.
This is the classic Blues Boy again,
You do.
semi-hollow.
Semi-hollow.
Okay, what I really like about this is the fact that
Just
it-
the sound.
the sound, yes,
Mix, man.
it gives really nice, solid
Really
beats.
open sound.
People don't realize that even though this is a single coil, this is a MFD single coil, which is a very hot pickup, meaning it has a very high. It's considered quite a high output pickup actually for a single coil.
Do we want to segue a bit to explain about what MFD is? Magnetic.
It's basically a magnetic field kind can't remember exactly what the full name was.
Magnetic
Oops, my
field.
mistake.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't
right.
remember.
So the MFD pickups, basically, this is designed specifically by Leo Fender.
Yes.
Uh,
Which is also this
Yes,
is the Fender.
GNL is George Fullerton and Leo
And-
Fender. So
yep.
this pickup is basically designed by him. Then one of the things it does is it gives really good output compared to normal single coils.
Which kind of not. I'm not sure is it a mistake, but yeah. Lots of the classic rock artists they do start up using just single
Coils. Okay,
Yeah.
talk about a lot of the early days.
When
Humbuckers were probably in things like Gibsons and all,
Yep.
but a lot of them started off with what was the Strats, which were basically all single coils, and they compensated that by using boosters or pedals like this, right? And that is a good segue to what are the pedals I have,
Yeah.
and why I specifically
That's
chose these
this
guys
one
to
first.
for the classic rock tone, right?
This
The
is
first
the
one that
LT
I have
drive.
in my hand is the LT drive.
Shout
this
out
would
Black
be
Star.
the Black Stars LT drive. It's a beautiful overdrive pedal. One of the things I like about it is if you put the gain a bit low, this guy can actually work as a booster pedal. Crank it up, and you get that really
overdrive.
vintage
Yeah.
overdrive tones coming out of this, which is what we are looking for.
Which
Alright?
is very versatile.
Yep. And the next
Now
one is
the effects.
yes. This guy is the Zoom MS70 CDR, and CDR stands for chorus,
Chorus,
delay,
delay,
and
reverb.
reverb. Of course, that's not the only effects in there, lah. They have quite a few of other things also. You have slicers, you have filters, a few other
And
weird
you
things in
have-
there also.
You have tuners.
Yeah, you have a tuner. But
Important.
the important thing that why I chose this, okay, because it as much as this costs 500 odd, okay, it is still a
Is-
bang for your buck for the number of effects. You can choose it to be what effect you want.
Yeah. For with together, I think like this like 200 plus,
Yep.
300 plus, 500 odd, and just these two alone, like the other competitor brands, you can only get one pedal.
Yeah.
Specifically, and you can have so much effects here.
So, basically, this is set to be in a room reverb right now.
All right.
Sorry, it's
And
a
a lot
spring
of
reverb. The spring reverb is on. You can show if
I
you
can
want
show,
to.
yep.
Let's go. Yep. So here we go. So currently I have a spring reverb, and if anybody recognizes what that picture looks like, you can
It does.
comment it. Right. Then I also have an analog delay, which is currently off. I can turn it on if I want to, and I have a chorus, which I can turn on if I want to.
Right.
So basically, I have the same effects that's in the M plug.
M plugs here.
Right?
And I can buy 4 of these.
But
for one of these.
of course, this sounds way better,
Oh,
lah.
yeah.
It's a stereo setup,
Stereo.
right? And
And you have the
let's
drive.
let's
And
give a
you're
bit.
running it on the AC.
Yes, this is the key of the entire sound that I have,
Yep.
right? This would be the AC15C1,
Instead of the X.
not the X, the C1.
These are the ceramic
Ceramics speakers are really nice,
Lovely tone.
lovely tone,
And-
but there is a way that I set it up, which we will talk about this in the
Yeah, later.
later a bit.
Yeah.
The
With-
way to set it up, there's a few tricks that if you want to use it to get that really low punchiness out.
From a Vox.
And,
and it's a really unique trick to it.
mm,
Okay,
mind
go
you,
through it.
I'm actually going into the normal channel in
Mhm,
this
mhm.
amp. Okay.
Let's get
so-
it up.
Alright, so just to listen what the amp just sounds like clean. I have none of these is on except for the reverb. Alright. So I can use this to play a lot of the intros or things like that, especially if I add the chorus on now. Okay, that's the chorus. If I add the drive on,
Oh, we'll give it a different tone.
yes, I'm going into the normal channel again, just to tell, alright?
And your gain level is at 11.
Gain 11's 11. So you got this really nice, creamy overdrive.
It is.
That is the only way I can talk about how this
This
sounds.
combination is very nice.
Yeah.
Together with the semi-hollow.
Then on top of that, if let's say I go into the delay, I turn on the delay with this, I get that really smooth, buttery kind of
Very
lead tones. Okay,
Smooth.
like.
Can't exaggerate the openness tone of this guitar. And this amp. It really works well together.
It's really, really nice. Okay. One of the things that you can use this for is like
Nice.
yeah, you get that really nice U2 tone coming out. If you guys
Yeah.
know what song that was, comment it. Yeah. Okay.
Add in some.
I'm just using two different pedals going
And
into amp, and I already got such a
many-
beautiful tone.
And so many ways to mess with it.
Yep.
It's a very versatile setup also.
Again, because classic rock rigs, they are really not that complicated in a sense. Back in the days when people used to just be using probably 2-3 pedals maximum, with the occasional wah pedal thrown in sometimes, depending. Right?
These are the key.
These are the key effects, right?
Classic rock.
I
You're
need
not
to I need to address a thing. There are a lot of guitarists out there who are like, oh, if you want to get that really good classic rock tone, you need to go and spend your money on a particular pedal. They might say like, maybe you need to go and find yourself the original 1975
a TS,
fuzz face or a
fuzz
DS
face.
808 or something like that.
No.
No. That if you have the money and you are really into that kind of thing, fine, go on with that. But for the general people who are going to be playing,
That's
you just
a bit
need to
far-fetched.
understand. You just need to understand
What's the elements?
elements.
Of
What
the
were they
classic rock?
using?
Yeah.
And if you can rebuild that setup, you're good to go, right?
Because right, they do experiments and all that. It's not that far apart. Even the sound tone is very
very
really
close,
close,
very close.
already.
Mm.
And you need to like hunt for those pedals, and they cost a
Yes.
fortune. But really, for guitarists, whether beginner, intermediate, or professional, do not have a mindset that you need a specific pedal, a specific amp, like a vintage guitar. No, if it doesn't know how to play,
It's
you can't get the tone.
yeah,
Right?
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Right. So I'm going to just go with a bit of a.
Let's go more.
Right.
Let's play with it
Let's
more.
talk about some of the more famous tones. Let's see what we can do with this one. Okay, I've dropped down my volume.
Alright.
Alright, so you know what I'm going to. Right, guys, again, if you guys are watching and you guys know what song this is, please do comment it
Please.
in the comments, alright?
This is really the semi hollow big part. Play a big part, man.
Yes,
and
yes.
this is the Vox tone.
Okay,
Really.
then, of course, if I put the gain up to 12 o'clock, now, again, nothing on here,
Nothing here.
I get to go into this tone.
A bit more crunchier. It's very nice.
That
Very
basically
nice.
what it was.
Very smooth.
Very smooth. And
Not
gain
too
up
much.
a bit more. And now this time my gain is at 1 o'clock, and I get this. Okay, or the same tone. I'm not going to adjust anything. This is the beauty of classic rock tones. Once you have your tone dialed in, you can go for playing like Crazy Train to going into
let me add some.
and the same tone, dial down the volume.
Just the volume only.
Just the volume, and you do right.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Didn't touch anything. Just the volume only.
Then
not even the gain.
Volume back up again.
Alright.
And you get your classic Queens. Right.
It's quite a general sound already.
Yes. It's that,
so this
you got
that classic rock sound. This where it's very easy because it's just set the gain, all the effects here you
everything
want.
is here.
And just the volume knob and does the does the
That's
job
it.
already.
I can even do like
Didn't adjust anything. Didn't even adjust anything.
I don't adjust anything, and I've got
the
tones almost 99% of what the actual album they were recording on.
Yes.
Even though some of the songs that I played, like example, I gained this up a bit, I dropped this. The tone I've dropped a bit now, and I get the classic tones that you get from AC/DC. Right? Right? You get the classic AC/DC tones. You also gain down a little bit, right? And now you get your Black Sabbath.
That easy. I think you can't go wrong with
You can't go
classic
wrong.
rock.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah. You want to give it like a comparison?
Yeah, why not?
Playing the same lick.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah. So
now this is a setup that I was
so
playing.
light.
No. Okay, and now I'm going to come that same thing.
let's see how accurate it can get.
Yeah.
Set the gains that you want, and let's see. Right.
Whoops, wait.
Oh, the jack fall off.
Alright, there we go. So now I'm going to play the same thing. Right? See?
It's like 90% close. But
Close.
this one is, more
Of
open,
course.
more smooth because
Hence why I took a semi-hollow.
Oh yeah.
Right?
And the tone is way more smooth. You can't go wrong with a tube, a real tube.
But the thing is, this
they are
gets
really
so close.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Even the gain up, drop the volume a bit,
Yeah.
right? And I get this.
You it's so close.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just basically like
It's the same.
same. Then we go back to this one.
Right, let's go. Okay.
Yeah, I see.
And now we go.
I don't know what to say. It's just more open, like you said, more smooth. Because it's a tube.
And
you
plus,
can't go
look
wrong.
at the
But
rig that we are using.
yeah.
I mean, you are talking about, you're trying to compare what we call
these are
a
Please
simple
call it
beginner, probably a practice thing also,
Yeah.
or just something simple like that.
So
You're comparing that
simple.
to something that is, I
Like
have
this.
a complete setup.
yeah. And we
Of course, there's going to be difference.
oh yeah. But the difference is not that far.
It's minute.
This one have a little slightly better low end.
Yeah.
And because we are like jacking it in, and we are miking 2 mics for the end. So if you're like your friends invite you over just to play, like not too serious, like want to play around, you don't want to carry this.
Yeah.
You don't want to carry 2 mics. You don't carry all this. You just
Just take this
get this.
into the mixer.
I think
Okay, bro.
why you buy this already.
There's something that I promised to show
Oh,
our
yeah, the
viewers.
trick.
A trick
Oh,
about
yeah.
the Vox ACs. I'm
time-
sure most of you who own ACs outside there. Okay, by the way, if you guys own any AC
Please.
model, please do throw a comment. Shout out to you guys and
Yes.
for having a Vox, a piece of classic history.
Lovely,
But
lovely.
there is something that I'm sure most Vox players don't even know exists in the Vox amp. Okay?
Yeah, because we all love a lovely, sharp, chimey tone of a Vox.
Yes.
But have you imagined a warm bass with a bass Vox with a really nice
Okay,
bass
put it
tone
this
on
way. If you put it in the normal channel of a Vox, you do not have a tone control. The tone
Yeah,
control is in
it's
the
in
top
the top
boost,
boost.
right? Okay, if you want to use a tone, that means you have your bass and treble control for your normal channel. There is a trick to it, right?
Yeah, it is.
So guys, check
Time to
this out.
show
Right,
my
time
butt.
short. Okay,
Bass
this
switch
is
it up,
how I
bang.
tweaked it to get some of the more lower tones to do it. All right.
Alright.
Okay, what I need you to do now is set it up as how a normal person would set it up. Just turn the everything down.
Is
keep
the,
it
is
normal
the
channel.
camera okay? So I can just
Down a little.
down a little.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
Alright.
So,
Let's flick it on. Bang.
okay, I can see the master, but I can't see the channels.
Yeah, like that.
A little to this side. A
Alright.
little bit. Okay, cool. So now, as you guys can see in the video here, right?
This is what you set up here.
All right. Can you
Yeah, in the
set normally?
Normally?
Normally, how normally it will be set?
Alright.
Okay, that.
Not
Okay.
using this one. Alright.
All right. So this is
normal.
what you guys will hear if I go into a normal Vox amp. Okay, in the normal channel. Here we go.
Normal.
You have no way to control anything. In fact,
Well, the volume we can control.
other than that lah. Okay. So the trick is this: put up your master
Here.
up to a certain amount.
Let's make it 3.
Okay. Oh, that's super high, but okay. Alright. Then the normal channel.
Normal channel.
Okay, put it down.
Put it down.
Put it down all the way. Okay, bring it up till you get a comfortable
Yeah.
tone.
Oh, nice.
A bit too loud. Down a bit. There we go. Alright.
Right.
Then what you do is you bring up the top boost volume. Bring it up. Okay.
and here's
What
the
happens
difference.
is I need to explain this. See? Now we got bass. And and we have treble.
Yeah.
Okay, what happens in this? Why this can happen is because both the normal and the top boost channel actually share some tubes, so there are some cross talking going over between them. So even though you're on a normal channel, if you gain up the top boost significantly well, you actually get to control your lows.
Yes.
So let's
put it a bit like this. Turn
Okay.
this up. Some boost,
now
some
give me
treble,
some bass on it.
some bass here. Lovely. Add him some effects.
Yep. And now we get the really nice tone on that. Okay. I got that on. Let's put the chorus on.
Lovely.
Lovely. I've got a tone control.
Yeah. On
that's
the
a little
normal
hack.
channel.
That's a little hack that we
For
wanted to
the
share to all
Vox
you guys
owners.
who are Vox owners out there, or looking into getting a Vox amp.
Yeah. Because
Ah.
maybe the sharp, the chimey tone might throw you off, but hey, you got a trick for you.
Yeah. And that actually comes in really handy when we want to use for the classic rock tones. Right? So I can get that low end out.
These are like Blink 182 kind of song. But
So,
yeah, Summer of 69 will be cool with this setting.
Yeah, you can do all kind of things like example, like you said, Summer 69.
Get that low end.
Right?
It's a pretty big difference.
It does, it does. Okay, Mr. Yen Long, glad that we could show you something.
Good trick.
But yeah, this is a little trick that among Vox amps that
is-
really helps giving that tone out.
Yeah, that day we did try around on the 15th, which is even
15s,
sharper.
like this
And
one, yeah.
And
And
give it a really sweet tone.
Sweet tone
and
out of
combine
it.
with this semi-hollow
it
guitar.
works on the AC30s.
Yeah.
As long as those that have the two
The
channel,
two-
the
yeah,
normal
yeah,
and top
the
boost channels,
yes, those work.
you could work the same thing
Yeah.
out. Right? So that is basically what our
Classic rock
rigs are.
And yours, even though it's just a classic rock, but it's super versatile. It's
yeah.
not
I
just
mean, I can
classic rock.
use it to play some simple things like
Oh, this is a lovely one. It's so lovely, man.
or I can also
Wow.
go like
Oh, yes. Oh.
yep,
no,
and we reach
okay,
110 dB on that.
Yep.
So yeah, guys, that
Wow,
is
that's
basically our rig. So
Yeah.
again, to run down what we basically used to pick a rig for you.
A pickle rig? Look at me, I'm pickle rig.
Yes.
The pickle rig.
Right. So if you guys are basically people who are beginners and you
beginners?
don't know about amps, you don't know about
Nothing.
effects,
You
and
just want to play classic rock. Get yourself a decent guitar,
yep,
humbucker optional, and an amp plug, classic rock.
and
Lovely.
you've got your classic
And
rock
you
tone.
can play this for 3 or 5 years.
Oh, just keep playing it, man.
Just keep playing it.
That's
wanna
a
give it
perfect
a
setup
try,
for
too.
actually playing at home.
Yeah, and if you are intermediate or professional, want to get an upgrade, treat yourself a little.
Yeah. Then
Right,
look at something like this.
Yeah.
A setup like this will be really good on that.
Really good GNL guitars. And
Yep. Shout out to the GNLs.
Shout out GNL.
Shout out to Black
Star.
Stars, our LT drive. This is
Yeah.
a very nice drive pedal.
Shout out
Shout out
Zoom
to our Zooms. This is the MS70 CDR.
for your
Oh.
effects.
Thank you, Mr. Stanley. So yeah, the
Shout
Zoom
out
effects
Zoom.
you can actually get more than what I just used. If you guys are more interested in this, of course, come to our showrooms and we will demonstrate for you more on that.
Yeah.
And the Vox AC15, which is of course the
The king.
king,
The goat. The goat.
the classic, the piece of classic history and what it basically is, right?
The goat here.
So yeah, And
Beginners. Oh, I got that.
down. Yep. So yeah, so that would be our beginner setup. This would be a more intermediate to advanced
So-
kind of setup.
Yeah, but hey, if you are a professional too, you can get this also. You go this bit around.
Mm-hmm.
Why not, right?
Yep. If you have a kid at home,
Yeah.
that would be the best thing to have.
Yeah, true. It does. Yeah. I
Right.
don't know about much kid, but yeah, this is for everyone.
Yeah, it's for everyone.
Both rigs is for everyone. If you are kid born with silver spoon, cannot.
Why not?
Yeah, treat
Right?
yourself also.
So if you guys
Just
want to
have fun
know,
playing.
yeah.
Just practice.
If you guys want to know more about what we have here, our products and all, you can go and check out at ckmusic.com.my. Right? And you can, of course, come visit us on our social medias, all listed at the bottom here. You have our Facebook, you have our Instagrams, you have our YouTube channel. Everything is there. Go on, check out our other live streams, which we have been doing daily, and we've been doing a lot actually.
Yeah.
For
you at home.
all this while. Go check it out. All
Go
right.
check it out. And we have more coming soon also.
More. We have
Yeah.
more every day. Don't forget
Every
to come
day.
and check in at us 3 p.m. every day. There'll be more and more content of us discussing not just instruments, not just guitar stuff. Actually, we'll have a lot more of other things:
Lot more.
basses, keyboards, maybe microphones, speakers.
Why not?
Go check us out. All right.
Anything. And this is not the last episode of our Pick a Rig series. We have
Yes.
more genres coming soon.
We'll be coming more on Pick a Rig.
Yeah, on the Pickle Rig. So please always like, share, subscribe, comment, and get a notification if you have a genre in mind. Comment,
Yes, please do
request.
comment, request to us, and we will build a rig for you.
Yeah, we will pick a rig for you. What got into me?
All right,
man.
so yeah,
I think you want to wrap it up?
why not?
Yeah. Something easy. I just play the. What?
Let's go. Yeah, do this.
This one?
Yeah. Right,
Right.
let's go. Right, see you guys.
See you guys.
Stay safe, and we'll be back.